Hello everybody, and welcome to the October Video Epistle. I'm Pastor Jonathan Conrad. Now you may notice that we're not doing this epistle indoors, and that's because they are hard at work at putting the renovations to our organ and making it complete so that we will have that organ back up and playing. And I know Bill Rimley is very happy about that. It will be very, very soon, so we can't wait to have the organ back as part of our worship experience. And today I want to tell you about all the things that are happening here at St. Paul's. Let me begin by telling you about our new sermon series called Commit. And during the month of October, we are going to be showing an emphasis on commitment, our personal relationship with Jesus Christ, our neighbors, and the St. Paul congregation. And so we invite you to please come each and every week to listen and be part of our sermon series. We will have a guest preacher on October 17th, where Ted Goins, who is the president of Lutheran Services Carolina, will be here to talk about our relationship, our commitment to our neighbor. And he will talk about the LSC Be the Light campaign, which looks to improve and find ways to help all of their clients, from the youngest to the oldest, because everyone matters to LSC. And so this appeal will help them reach their vision of making sure that everybody they serve is served to the best of their ability. Pardon me, my ride is here. And then our Commit series will end on October 31st, which will be our Commit Sunday, where we will ask you to bring in your statement of intent. It's a fancy way of saying pledge cards to our services that day, where you will tell us what you will pledge for 2022. Now, our stewardship team will be mailing you a special letter that details Commitment Sunday, as well as showing you what and how you can be a part of our drive to commit to personal relationships with Jesus, neighbor, and of course, St. Paul's. Now, a couple of other dates to keep in mind throughout October. On October 10th, we have our monthly Mother Hubbard's Cupboard donation. So when you come that day, bring your donation. October 17th is Oktoberfest. Yes, we are having it this year. It's going to be outside, and we look forward to seeing you, where we will have pretzels, we will have brats, and we will have great music, and it will be totally free. We're going to have a Sign Up Genius registration list, so you can sign up to let us know you're coming, so we can have enough food for everybody. Now Deacon Susan is going to talk a little bit more about this, but on October 24th is Quilt Sunday, and we're going to have a wonderful display for you in the church, and we can't wait for you to be a part of that special day. And we are so wonderfully blessed to have wonderful quilters as part of our congregation. Now, I do have one schedule change to announce to you. The homecoming weekend, which is supposed to be November 5th through the 7th, has been postponed until the spring. We wanted to wait until we had a time where we knew we could do more things inside and outside together, so that we can celebrate the wonderful and rich history of St. Paul's. Once we have a new date, we will let you know. And now I am going to hand it over to my tag team partner, Pastor Mark.
I'm excited to announce a new program that we will be launching later this month. Now, many of you have seen the collective story questions our stewardship team has been releasing each Friday for the past few weeks via social media and email. If you missed your opportunity to answer the questions, they can now be found on our website as well. Our stewardship team is capturing these anonymous responses and will be sharing them with the congregation in a podcast format. The working title, I like this very much, of the podcast is St. Paul's Mailbag. The podcast will be hosted by members of our media ministry team, who will be joined by other members of our St. Paul's church family. Now, I have it on good authority that our very first guest is going to be Bob Poole. So we know it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to hearing these stories. Now, as a pastor, it is uplifting to me, just as it is to you as well. That is, to hear these faith stories shared directly from our St. Paul's family, who are out in the community doing God's work. During these somewhat trying times, we all can use a little faith boost from time to time. So stories coming from those who are living God's Word are always meaningful expressions and meaningful blessings for all of us. So thank you all for that. And now over to you, Deacon Susan.
Thank you, Pastor Mark. We have a lot going on in our congregational life and in our youth and family life this October. Starting off this Sunday, I want to see all of your furry and maybe some scaly creatures for our annual pet blessing. Come bring them through our drive-through communion line from 12:15 to 12:45 to receive a special blessing for all the joy that they bring to our lives. Unfortunately, our Super Sunday soup sale is canceled for the month, but the great events like Oktoberfest on the 17th, our youth movie night on the 24th, Quilt Sunday on the 24th, and a trunk or treat. Our Quilt Sunday on the 24th is going to display all the beautiful quilts that our quilt makers have made through the year that they will send to Lutheran World Relief. Or you can send in donations to help with the cost of shipping these beautiful quilts to people across the world that are in need. Our trunk or treat is going to be held on Saturday, October 30th from, making sure I get the time right, 4 to 6 p.m. We will need lots of volunteers to decorate your trunks and bring out candy. If you don't want to decorate your trunk and you're not comfortable, well, we would gladly accept your candy donations. And trunk or treat is for all ages. Bring your kids, your family, your friends, and come join us. We will have hot dogs, a great movie playing, and of course, lots of wonderfully decorated trunks for trick-or-treating. We hope that you will join us and enjoy all these great activities this month. Back to you, Pastor Jonathan.
Thank you, Deacon Susan, and thank you, Pastor Mark, and thank you for watching this month's video epistle. And you can stay connected with everything that's going on at St. Paul's through our social media platforms. You can also sign up for the weekly epistle email that goes out every Friday. And of course, you can join us in person on Sunday morning for worship. 9 a.m., as long as this wonderful weather is with us, we'll be outdoors, and masks are voluntary. And then 11 a.m. is our indoor service where masks are mandatory, but we enjoy and we hope that you all can come and join us and worship with us in person. I also want to say thank you for your continued financial support. It's your support that is making an impact not only on our congregation, but the city and the world as well. And we thank you very much for that. And I'm going to invite Pastor Mark and Deacon Susan to join us here for our goodbye. We will see you next month for another exciting edition of the epistle. By the way, Reformation Sunday, October 31st, wear your red that day. And until we see you again, you take care, God bless, and thank you for being a part of St. Paul's Lutheran Church, where all means all. Bye-bye.